So, guys, I've been asked, do I think Keith Thurman is washed up? I don't think Keith Thurman is washed up at all. I think Keith Thurman, um, I think he lacked a bit of hunger, he lacked a bit of desire, but I don't think he's washed up. I think he needs to get back in the gym. I do think that a lot of these guys, but what I saw when I saw Keith Thurman fight Pacquiao, I didn't see a guy that was washed up. I saw a guy that was rusty a little. I saw a guy that made mistakes. And I think he's still got enough in the tank to trouble any welterweight. I just think he needs to get in the gym and get that hunger and train harder, because a lot of these guys, when they make that money and when they become unified champion, they feel like they've achieved it. When you reach the mountaintops, it's very hard to stay there. When you reach the top in anything, and that's why you get a lot of guys that they'll reach the top and then they'll fall off straight away, because you feel like you made it. Well, you've got to understand, when you get to the top, you've got to even work even harder to stay there, because there's going to be people, there's going to be challengers that are hungry, that were in your position, that are coming to chase you down. Right? So you've got to work even harder to make sure you can maintain your spot. They always say it's a lot easier to become champion than it is to keep it. It's a lot easier to get to the top than to stay at the top, because there's a lot of hungry lions beneath you that are looking to knock you off your spot. That's why you get a lot of people that when you're at the top, they fall off. We saw that with Andy Ruiz. Keith Thurman's a great example. You know, he became unified champion and then got injured, and then we didn't see him again for a while. He probably made a bag load of money. Then he came back, didn't look great against Lopez, and then got beat by Manny Pacquiao. But someone like Manny Pacquiao, for example, look, he continues to work hard, because to him it's bigger than, he's about legacy. See, the thing is, but you can win a unified championship, but there's been many unified champions. But in order for you to create a legacy, you got to keep doing it again and again and again and again and again. Because at the end of the day, if you're not doing it and again and again and again and again, right, there's going to be others that have achieved what you've achieved. You know? So you've got to, in order for you to create a legacy, you've got to keep beating top fighters after top fighters after top fighters. Only then you will recognized as a great. So I don't think Keith Thurman's washed up. I do think there was a bit of a hunger problem. Obviously, he's suffering with injuries and stuff. But I do think if he can get, injury free, if he can get training hard, training like how he was when he was hungry, determined, have that same mindset, I do think Keith Thurman is not washed up. And Keith Thurman's definitely got a future in the welterweight division. And Keith Thurman could potentially even become, or possibly even become, world champion. But again, he's got to get that hunger back. He's got to get training harder. He's got to do all those basic things that you need to do. Because what you got to realize, Keith Thurman's at a stage in his career now where he's made a lot of money, right? He's been world champion. So the motivation has to be, he's seen as a senior fighter now. He's not seen as a hungry guy that's not made the huge money. He's got the nice cars, the big house. He's got everything he wants now. But now it's about, this moving forward now is about legacy, is what Keith Thurman wants from the sport. Does he want to leave the sport as a former unified welterweight champion, or does he want to leave the sport as a 2-3 weight world champion or multiple time world champion? What does he want to get from it? Does he want to beat guys like Crawford Spence? What does he want from the sport? That's what he's got to ask himself. And if he from what I've seen recently, right, the interviews that he's done, he seems hungry again. He seems like he wants to get to the top. And listen, he's a very good fighter. He's a good boxer. He's a good puncher. He's a bit vulnerable, yes, but that makes him exciting. But I believe Keith Thurman's got a full package. It's a full package in terms of his offensive ability. Like I said, he can box, he can punch, he's very good. Very, very good. Defensively, a bit vulnerable. Yeah, he's chin issues, body punch, body resistance isn't great, but at the end of the day, that makes him exciting. And I like I said, I think he's a problem for any welterweight at 100%. He's not an easy fight for any welterweight. I'm just being honest. That's just my honest opinion. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.
I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page. And I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got two options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face. And I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.